Good morning, Rebel. This is Ledeas, and I am joined this morning by...
This guy named Ironmaster.
And we are your recap team for the REL Division 4 and Division 5 Alpha.
Yep. So, today we're going to start by looking at Division 5 Alpha, and we'll be seeing how Week 3 went.
Week 3 has three 3-0 games.
That's definitely a thing. Yeah.
Got a 2-2 tie and a 1-1 tie, a 0-0 tie, and then there's a 0-2 game. So
there's a lot of games that I didn't expect that would be shootouts between certain coaches and some ties I didn't see coming.
Well, I mean, it was just very definitive. 2 ties, everything else were shutouts.
Yep.
That's pretty brutal. Why don't we take one game? You pick one, and we'll take a look at it, and then I'll pick one, and we'll look at it.
I want to see what happened in Trunky Wood versus Truber Urbana.
Trunky Wood. He has got injured elf. Let's see if that injury means anything. It does not. So the kicker is fine. Everything's fine. No problems.
No problemos, but it seems like the pro elves were getting the armor breaks.
Yeah, we got the dodge. So 10 armor breaks to 8.
Also, the pro elves got
5.
Out of those armor breaks, he got 5 KOs and 3 injuries.
5 passes. That's the good stuff right there.
I mean, you can pass all you want when there's no team.
Oh, dang. Shade is thrown.
But just looks like armor 8 was breaking, but not the armor 7. It's impenetrable.
Impenetrable indeed, sir.
So
he had the ball 50% of the time. So 8 of the 16 turns. But look at the SPP. I mean, he's got 25 and it's on 4 players.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of good growth. We'll have to make sure we look at that team when we go through the teams. Let's see. Since you went with a 3-0 blowout, I'm going to go with a 2-2 tie. Let's take a look at the Wellington Shadow Society. That vampire is ridiculous, sir. Ridiculous.
I love that vampire, man. He looks awesome.
A double move and a block. What else do you need? It doesn't matter. I'm a vampire. I'm running away. I'm running in your face.
Dodge.
Yeah. Well, 8 more SPP and he's got it. We got a leveled up lizard who has dodge. So.
Oh no, we took dodge as the first game. That's hard.
Well, you got to take it when you roll it, I suppose. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty rough. 19 armor breaks for the lizard team, 7 for the vampires. But the vampires have 2 passes. Both teams have 2 touchdowns. The lizards had a total of 10 removals, 4 injuries, and 6 KOs.
That's pretty big. So that's probably a lot of the thralls going out and getting hit. But the Fen Beasts, I believe, were down at Croxagore for this match.
Haha.
So, quite interesting that happened.
And
if you look at the SPP charts...
Yes, sir.
Fen Beasts got a lot out of this match. So,
they did.
10, 14, 16, 19 SPP for this.
As opposed to 13. Not a bad spread comparatively, but, I mean... 4 injuries, and that's not counting whatever the vampires did to their own players.
Yeah.
So that's pretty brutal. Let's dice rolls should tell us something.
Looks
Bloodlust.
Like armor rolls are on fire.
Oh, he only failed 4 bloodlust rolls.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
That's amazing. 1 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
He had regeneration 50-50. Good stuff. The Fen Beast had a chance at interception. That didn't go too well. They even had a pass. He tried 3 passes.
It's about intent, man.
Somebody's got Elven Thirst is real, yo.
I mean, he has agility 4. He can use it.
The lizards?
Oh, I was more talking about
the
vampires. I didn't realize you meant lizards.
The lizards threw 3 times, 6 catches. 6 catch attempts. Now I understand that handing off. Why don't we take a look at the lizard beast since we're looking through? What?
Oh, lizard. You said okay. That's not Fogmire Fen Beast.
It isn't, but let's go ahead and take a look at the teams.
Okay.
I confused myself too, if it makes you feel any better.
Okay.
Looking at the team real quick, Lizard Beast had the 0-0 tie, but dude, agility ups. Onosaurus, agility up on the Skink.
That's been there.
Yeah. Move busted.
Yeah. I was talking about how you would keep the move busted agility 4 Skink, but not the other one, because he has sprint. And you just made sprint bad movement 8.
Yeah. And the niggling Skink there needs to go bye-bye too. So
I don't know. I might play with the niggled Skink just a little bit more. Because we're already going to be tossing a player.
It's got diving tackle. That thing's going to be dead against a player like Gengar, who takes 5 seconds open to kick someone who's down. That guy's, his day's numbered. Yeah, I mean, he's realistically saving money to replace those 2 players. I think if the agility guy rolls doubles and picks up block or sure hands, then he's definitely a keeper. If not, he may end up seeing his life go on the market, I would think.
Yeah.
Nope, he has a niggling injury too.
That movement 7?
Yeah, and agility 4, he has a niggling injury. So that's 2 Skinks with niggling injuries, and
I think he's just waiting for another agility to be rolled on his Skinks.
Oh, this is
the way he plays with them, they go all the way up to the front line.
Mm-hmm. So good times there.
Yep.
Why don't you go through the...
I remember, that's a new Mighty Blow on that source.
Yeah.
Not sure, though. Let's see. Did he get SVP on him last match? So I could be wrong, but Mighty Blow usually gets the SVP when you play.
Dira!
So, X-Lottle. Got it.
Yeah, that was a... He went 0.
No, so that Mighty Blow's been there, just hasn't been doing anything.
Looks like
gotta
a thing.
blitz with it, man. Every turn. Every turn.
Air turn.
Yeah.
Why don't you take us through his neighbors, the dwarves?
Okay. We got the Barkvar Voyagers. 1,400 dwarves. So, looking at his team, he's doing exactly everything right. He's got his Palm Troll Slayer. The other one got an MVP landing on him. He has a Blodge Blitzer as a secondary runner. He has his Strength Up Guard Blitzer, doing what dwarves do, getting that guard. He has an Agility runner he's had, so he's picking up the ball and going with it. Other runner, not too loved, but, you know, he's trying. And then 3 other guards. He's got more guard than anyone else, to my knowledge, so far, and it's looking pretty good.
The runner there has 1 match, 1 pass, so he's a new guy.
Ah,
that's pretty
didn't
interesting.
realize that one.
Yep. The dwarf team is proto scary, just baby scary, just starting.
I would say it's getting to that really dwarf competitiveness level already. The only problem is he's a bit high in TV for it.
Well, that strength up really does a number on you.
Yeah.
Looking at the Fogmire Fem Beasts, come from the bog one night to show their might.
Yeah.
Movement bust Skinks. It seems like this is
it's a trend, man.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I was saying I would ditch the new one that's just 3 out of 6 SPP, and I would keep the leader. That's his greed reroll right there. And they let non 1 and 9 reroll. But his sorcerer development, man.
Well, you got the 2 with the dodge. That's hilarious.
No. Why?
Well,
I get dodge is a good skill to stack on with block, but it's not great to start off with because you're going to want your blocks to get to dodge, and then once you get dodge, it's amazing. So
it's just going crazy. Let's see if he's all.
Good luck with leveling those guys up if you don't sort of suck down too much.
Well, let's be realistic. He's 1 and 9 blocking just like he was yesterday. So the Skinks are in much better health here. They've only got move bust, so movement 7 guy. He's a fouling piece or whatever you need him to be. Just throwing that Skink missile away. The leadership guy, I like leader. That's hilarious. I don't know if I would have done that on a Skink as easy as they are to be removed.
I would have got block.
Or sure hands. Those are my favorite. Maybe even wrestle.
Yeah, those 3 would have been my choices for it, but I personally like block over any of them for first level, and then a sure hands on after that. And then if I got really lucky, I'd get the wrestle.
So, let's take a look at Trunky Wood.
He got pretty beat up from last time's matchup. We had minus armor lineman, and that seems to be the only real damage we got.
Got some kooky blitzers down there. Got the movement 9 guy.
Yeah, movement 9 just he goes where he wants, and 1 turns when he wants.
Well, 1 turn's a little more difficult than that, I think, but it is amazing.
I mean, he's like a gutter runner with how fast he is.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting here. I'm just kind of thinking to myself, he's a blitzer who can kind of keep up with gutter runners.
Yeah. So, I'm seeing his path is probably going to be dodge, and then sure feet, or sprint, depending on what he wants to do. So I'm pretty sure you can always pretty much get 2 pushes pretty easy. So that's why I would say sure feet is probably what he would take to sprint.
Do weenie green meanies.
Yep. Got Des Schuttenheim.
I saw your video. You were reviewing them, but I had the sound muted. So, what do you think about that armor 6 on the chainsaw guy?
I hated it, but now that he has Dirty Player, you can't leave him. He's too good. So, I didn't like it because, armor 6, your chainsaw, he's going to go past his armor. But people were pointing out to me that if he gets hit, he lost anyway. Or if he hits himself, it's most likely he's taking himself out anyway. So armor really doesn't mean too much. Like, sure, you get, 10% of the time it happens more, but, I mean, it shouldn't happen unless you roll bad.
What about that lack of apothecary?
I like it because that's 50 less TV.
You don't think he needs one?
The thing is, he's playing the inducement game to game, so he could buy an apothecary when he wants to, if he wants to do that, instead of getting the 100k one.
Yeah, the team value of 870 in here is pretty brutal.
That's just trim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But his trolls have only gotten 1 injury since last week, and they're not leveling up, so that's why his team value's not going up. The Fnatic's not getting random Kaz. And then he just got a Pogoer, and he hasn't touched down too much.
I mean, the TV of his opponents. Philof is cool, has 1,000. Everyone else is... Well, there's an 1160, 1240.
He just went against Amazon's last week. So.
Dude, so he's at minimum 130 TV under, but realistically more like 400.
Yeah. So he's trying to get Ripper, I think.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Ripper's pretty good.
And a couple of brobs.
Yeah. Especially for that chainsaw with Dirty Player, man.
Well, let's take a look at Phyllis Cool's humans.
Philosophical. Let's see it. So, I don't think you've seen all these movements yet.
So I'm looking at all these movements here.
He used to have one more on a catcher and it died.
Oh,
So
that's sad.
he traded off with the second Blitzer getting movement 8. What do you think about this?
I like movements. I think the way most people play throwers, though, I don't think I'd have given that thrower movement. I think I'd have given that thrower armor.
You're saying that he's going to be hit a lot?
Oh, well, I mean, he has the ball. They're going to hit him. Go block. Most people are going to go block. And if he rolls doubles, he gets dodge, and that thrower becomes a great running back. With a 9, that thrower becomes a great running back. Like an orc. And what does everybody always say? You know, AV9 on orc team is great. The thrower is crap because he's AV8. So I don't know. I mean, what are you going to trade? You trade movement for the chance of living longer. You know you can get one more movement out of move. You might not get any help out of the armor. So it does give a push, but depending on how you want to build a team. I would go with movement because I threw the ball, though.
I like the movement because, yeah, you get your quick passes a bit better, and then just you move up the pitch so much faster than like a movement 6 guy. You just feel it because you can go from the middle anywhere in the pitch, and you don't have to roll GFI.
And he can keep up with his blitzers.
Yep.
Speaking
of, it's time to buy his last blitzer.
Yeah.
So, philosophical. This is time.
You have the money. The power is yours.
Get Willy Wonder. And then you can be good.
Well, here's Spoony Bard's team, who seems to be surviving well.
He's shredding. That's about what he's doing.
The Mighty Blow, Storm Vermin. I'm sorry, Skaven Blitzes. And now the one with the claw.
And he has the troll with claw.
And the double agility on the one thrower.
He has 2 heads goblin already.
Extra arms on the other thrower. I love that.
I still think that should have been leader, but if he wants to use that one as a running back in case the agility 5 goes out, I guess it's a good idea.
Pick up the ball, feed it to agility mutant, and let agility mutant get the 2 more SPP. He levels up. Then what do you go with? You know, I mean, what's he need?
If that agility 5 gets dodge and then big hand, he would be really interesting.
It's true. And then, of course, he could also take Nerves of Steel.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to be ridiculous. Let's see the 2... Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, that's not 2 heads. That's just an extremely long neck. But now I see the other head.
Goblin attached.
That is a very strange model.
Yeah, I don't like this one too much. It's a bit too on the nose, I would say. I think it should have been more one on top of the other.
Or the other one growing out the back of his neck and looking behind him.
Yeah, maybe.
Right in the middle of his shoulder blades with the way he's got that little hunch going.
Because that just looks like silly and you'd get clotheslined pretty easy.
Yeah. It's gross. Somebody kill it. Use fire.
Preferably fire.
Hipster!
Yep.
And the Pro Elves throwing all the passes. He's going to beat me this year in the REL for passing game. I feel it.
Maybe.
Oh no,
that thrower just got dodged now.
There's no maybe to it. I'm telling you, it's happening.
I think that should have been accurate at this point.
But
he's building more reliable in the fight kind of deal, where you can grab it and get away with it, running back style. But I know he likes to pass.
Running back style.
So,
well, with agility 5, Nerves of Steel dodge, agility 4, Nerves of Steel, Mighty Blow, movement up, blocking. How's that catcher needs dodge and soon. But yeah, he's got 2.5 blitzers. It's awesome. Let's take a quick look here.
I'm trying to see where his throws are, but I'm not seeing any throwing stats.
At the moment,
He has 10 passes. There it is.
I've only got 9 according to Blood Bowl 2 League Manager.
It could be 10 lifetime from before.
Yeah.
Competition.
So he and I are currently tied at 3rd place with Trunkywood. All 3 of us have 9 passes. Soul of Dragonfire has 10, and Not for Science has 11. We'll look at his team soon enough.
Yeah. So you gotta pass some more, Ledeas. Get that lead.
Yeah, I don't know if it's happening. I'm doing what I can.
Yeah.
The game
those catchers are just brutal.
Yeah, especially that one. I mean, as soon as it gets dodged, it's gonna be a damn near perfect piece.
Yep. And we're moving on to the Grody Greens with Lazarus Diggs.
Speaking of a damn near perfect piece, strength up Beasto Nurgle.
He's so good.
Get that guard, or stand firm.
So.
Hey, so you remember when this team had Nurgle Warriors?
Yeah, he lost another one last week. I saw that. So he can afford one now.
Yeah, blow the bank, buddy. Get it.
Just spend it on your Nurgle Warrior. This was sadly supposed to be that time where you could have all your Nurgle Warriors, but you have the Spoony Bard syndrome where they just die.
It's supposed to be this special time in a Nurgle coach's life when he gets his 4th Nurgle Warrior, but unfortunately, your Nurgle
start out with it.
Your Nurgles have that not so fresh feeling and have died.
It's supposed to be 4th best Pastigor, but I'm sure we'll feel the 4th Nurgle Warrior satisfaction soon.
And you had said something about Amazons?
Yep. So, Amazons had a pretty good game. They were pretty low TV because the Blitzer was out. But now they bumped back up. And they're just looking pretty interesting. And not sure if I like the catcher with diving catch. But it's not a bad idea. It makes you decent at catching.
Yeah. A +1 to a direct catch, and you have a shot at catching anything within a square of you. It's a good skill. He's obviously focusing on either hands off or short throws to catchers, because 20 out of 31 that says a lot right there.
Yep.
Got a dirty player. Got a wrestler.
Yeah. It seems like he isn't using his thrower too much. Well, and his thrower needs accurate pretty badly to be decent at their job.
Yeah, it's true.
And then they get sure hands and they're finally done.
Throwers are a little difficult. I mean, this thrower has no passes. 1 touchdown, 1 MVP.
What?
Yeah.
If you're not going to use the pass, what's with the strong arm?
Well, it's probably a more newish event, but...
No, the strong arm's been there for a few games now.
Dude, I'm playing 2 Amazon teams now, one in the Rekif and one in the second random league I found. Throwing with the throwers is a bit of a... You have to commit, and you have to be willing to take the loss of the ball. And if you're not into that,
You might as well run it.
Yeah.
It's just my problem is, why would you take strong arm then?
Because you rolled it. Because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
I guess so.
Stringer Bell. Looking at them vamps. We see still got we got that mutated one we looked at earlier. Got the free leader on one. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
And that's a double for him.
Leader is definitely a double, and so is accurate.
Yeah, the accurate's pretty wild. Let's see if he's been using his. I don't see why he wouldn't be. 4 passes in 6 games? Yeah. Good on you.
Yep. Sounds like he's belting it when he needs to.
But, dude, he's got 5 vampires, and in that last game, he only rolled 1 out of 10 bloodlust.
That must have felt pretty good. But to my knowledge, people have been telling me he actually benches one.
I was about to say, he must not be activating or something.
Yeah. So...
He's got 5 of them.
That just doesn't ever get to go on the field, pretty much.
And Thralls aren't doing very much. Got a kicker. That's it.
But you know what he did get was an extra team reroll.
Did he now?
So now he's up to 3 plus the leader reroll.
Oh, snap.
So he's turned the corner on making this team pretty effective. I would say if he can get that last reroll now, after buying a few thralls, of course.
How many rerolls do you think he needs?
5.
Why?
Just so you have enough for your needed plays and to reroll some bloodlusts if you need to.
That's 5 is 350 team value by itself.
Yeah, but then that means he can field 5 vampires without the worst time, If he wants. 4 is still pretty effective, though.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Coach Michaels with his Necro Tooth and Fist.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a worthless flesh golem.
Are we talking about the minus armor?
Yep.
I was telling him when he was here, he should probably replace it because AV8 kind of sucks on your beat stick.
Yep.
But I don't think he's going to have to use it that long because next game he's probably going to have enough money. Pretty good.
Or somebody will kill it for you because it's the REL where flesh golems go to die.
Pretty much.
That's a good ghoul. I'm not a big fan of ghouls, but an agility up ghoul is a good ghoul.
Definitely a good ghoul. I just think there was missed potential with the other one not getting wrestle. Because that could have been his ball hawk.
Yeah, because he's not going to have too many options for that elsewhere. I guess he could go with a zombie, but maybe he's just hoping that, I have a werewolf with Mighty Blow. I'll just murder everything one turn at a time.
Yeah. And then I think that first werewolf got a random cast somewhere because I don't remember him getting an MVP anytime. Yep, he has a touchdown and a random cas. Make that throw now and get him blocked finally and start, going ham with him.
Or throw it to him with your ghoul.
Yep.
Hey, man, the ghoul rolls doubles. He gets accurate. I'm just saying.
No, pass.
No, strong arm.
No, pass would be the best because you get your free reroll off it.
A lot of options. On an undead team, a white with strong arm's not a bad game.
I would say if he has agility up, then he can go stronger.
I was gonna say mine has agility up, so that makes it even better.
Yep. But as white chose to go blodge, and I heard won a game because of it, pretty much.
So you're gonna like the next team.
Yeah, let's see it. Got the Chaos Dwarves, and I heard they rolled more claw already, so yep.
So guess what they rolled?
Same one to see. More claw.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw this one last week, so this was not a recent development, but it's on his guard piece, not a extra mighty blow like the last one was.
Well, I mean, he went 0-0 against the lizard beasts. 63 successful blocks with 4 KOs and 4 injuries, so 8 removals. A lot of destruction, but no fruits for your labor.
I think he did something silly and just lost the match, or tied the match.
Gotcha.
It might have been like a pass he didn't need to do to level up one of the hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins, gotcha.
So.
Que sera, sera.
So it says 0 passes, so maybe, I don't know.
Oh, they only count the pass when it completes.
Yep. But he has a big bank. Nothing to spend it on, really. So I think if he ever goes over his bank value over here, you should just get a stadium upgrade and get your enhancement when you feel like it.
That's something we haven't looked at in a long time. Maybe we should do that next week. Look at the stadium upgrades of all the coaches instead of going through the teams.
So.
Common Consulting.
Dark Cannon? Or Dare Cannon?
No, I'll go with Dark. This guy wants to.
Oh no, he was here with me last time, and he's Dare Cannon.
Yeah, gotcha.
So
got 2 mighty blows on the Tomb Guardians. Dirty playing skeleton.
He has a second throw around now, and I think he hasn't picked up a second skeleton or a extra skeleton for even more skelly fouling.
Yeah,
but he's playing the Khemri inducement team now with how his development's going all spread out. So it's gonna be interesting. He can get what do Khemri get? Like besides, you know, your average bribe, babes and stuff.
I don't know. I don't play them. I know they've got
Ramtut or something.
Yeah, but he's 300 and something K. So he's pretty up there. But they've got the Skeleton Blitzer who has he's pretty brutal. They
got Ali Babad or Babad, and then they got Hack and Slash. So he's gonna have a lot of interesting options in these next few matches with how low his TV is at. But just focusing on those two Blitzras, getting them 2 SPP just off maybe a random Kaz, or you touchdown with them if you can get that to happen, then they get their Mighty Blow. And we'll be seeing a whole different team soon. So
you can always try to feed them the ball. Who knows? Stranger things have happened.
Sure. Then
two
Guardians, 1 pass away, which I wouldn't recommend. You just get a random Kaz.
3 AI opponents.
Yeah. But this team, very trim for what we're seeing, but he has everything he wants besides skills. So start killing things, man.
Well, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Spoony Bod.
Spoony Bard. No, I don't think anyone was second guessing this one. He was pretty much up there with his scary team to start. And he's staying up there with his scary team right now. Then we got Michaels with his Tooth and Fist. Might be because he's piggybacking off his Mighty Blow werewolf now. Who knows? And Hipster going in with a 2-1. Fall doing the same. And Owen doing the same.
Right.
Then,
but what you're saying is, had the Chaos Dwarves not done some fluffing and goofing about, they'd be 3-0 at the moment too?
They could have been. So, it's still early in this season, so if Owned, let's say, takes out Spoony Bard pretty easily, then it's going to be flipping the leaderboard around.
Flipping the script. That's funny, though. You got 3 that are 2-1. You got 3 that are 1 across the board.
Yeah.
So, and then it's got 2-0. We got 2 with 3 losses. So, quite a odd spread here. Doing well. What's coming up in week 4?
So, week 4. Dang it, I just backed out.
Dude, the leaders are facing off. Tooth and Fist are facing off against mutants in human clothing, so
ooh.
Somebody's getting an L, or both of them's getting the D. I like that joke.
Whose Claw and Mighty Blow does more?
Well, I mean, the mutants have more of it, but they also have a lot of goblins about, so...
So take your bet on this one. Who's going to win it?
I'm going to put it in Spoony Bard's hands because he's got a heck of a bench, and even though they're goblins, he knows his positioning, he knows how to set the screens, all those things, and I think he's in the playoffs in the Cabal League. You don't get there by accident. Say that again?
He just lost his match there, so...
yeah, he still got there, though.
He got there, though. But I'm going to say Tooth and Fist, and I feel like a proper dicing's going to happen.
Oh, right, proper dicing.
We're going to say that the Troll, turn 2, he's gone. Finito.
Just stupids up or, like, falls down, gets injured, doesn't regen.
He gets Claw Mighty Blowed because of how the match is going to go. I feel it.
Gotcha. So, do you see any in here you think you just know how it's going to go?
Well, the one I don't know how it's going to go is the Wellington Shadow Society versus Trubo Urbana.
Yeah.
And that's just a weird vampire team versus our very nice pro elf team. I just want to see how that one would go.
I'm thinking Trunky Wood's going to be able to outrun the...
Common Consulting?
Yeah, the...
Khemri,
thank you. I just kept thinking, Skeleton Team. There's no bones about it, boys. You have troubles picking up the ball.
I would definitely agree with that one, especially since there's no tackle. So, maybe we'll see the fun hack and slash go to town.
Yeah, but Trunkywood doesn't have a lot of dodge, though. Do they?
He has about 4 or so.
Yeah, he's got
Dodge.
3 of the blitzers have dodge, 1 random lineman, and of course the witch elf. So yeah, I just think unless the mighty blow shows up today to do its work, I think the Dark Elves are gonna take that one. Well, yeah. Mr. Master, Mr. Iron One.
Yes, let's move on to Division 4.
Aye, aye, Captain. Shiggity schwa.
I'm going to look at the schedule, make sure no one's played their next match.
It does not look like anyone has.
Now we can look up and see what we got.
We've got a 3-0 game down at the bottom. The human off went all one way, it seems.
Yeah. Now, I just want to point something out.
Yes.
This is like the best team names for what could have happened. We got the Communist Frat Party, and then we got the Cash Crew. Communism versus capitalism. I love it.
Oh, you throwing that shade early.
No, I'm just saying, it's pretty funny. It's mimicking real life.
Real life.
Makes you wonder if the coaches were in on it.
Well, let's take a look at that human off. See what happened here. 1 pass, 12 armor breaks, 9 armor breaks, 1 expulsion. The Communist Frat Party just could not get a break, it seems. They did inflict 2 injuries.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, Cash Crew saved up a horde of money last season and then just dropped it in the player market, getting all those nice catchers and stuff. So,
yeah,
it's pretty good.
McSkippy and the Salt one, High Lord Salt, they had their game just last night, yesterday. I believe. There is a clip. I'm going to have it down in the
description.
Yeah, I'm going to have a link down there of roasted garlic Trisket pulling off a fabled wonderful block with a skink against the Beast of Nurgle.
Yeah.
2 dies. Red
nice.
Came up not so helpful. Re-rolled. Double pals. So, everyone wants to talk about double skulls. Nobody ever talks about double pals. Well, there you are.
Yeah. It was definitely fun to see. I've done it once on a Amazon Blitzer, and it felt pretty good.
It felt pretty good.
All I wanted was pushes, and I got pals.
I was
like, I'll take it.
Yeah, right. How does and pushes wouldn't even have helped because that beast has stand firm.
Yeah.
How does the lizards get the 3 injuries? Well, I guess the rotters.
Yeah. It's not the best game for the rotters.
Well, rotters do kind of suck, so.
And that MVP rotter did get fired, so.
Did he now?
Yep. I tried clicking on him and it said, nuh-uh.
I wonder why.
And we got a jump up skink for the other MVP.
Nice. Jump up is an interesting choice.
I think I would have taken sidestep, but you do you, man.
Well, he's got all 8 movement if he isn't stunned,
Oh, no, I just like sidestep because it's so annoying to hit him.
And
it's
truthfully,
my favorite skink skill.
If a moment happens that he's laying on the ground beside someone and you need to make that throw them dice, he's doing it on a 2+ for a free hit. Not on a skink the best idea, but
yeah. So straight up Flatulence taking a loss here.
Yeah.
High elf team.
Salt Lord, tell us why you fired that guy. He's got block. He's got dirty player. This seems like the thing to do. Straight up Flatulence. What did you say they did now?
He actually took a loss to the fellow with Cotadol.
Oh yeah, that high elf team is becoming quite the brutal. But let's check out the level up on. Oh, his Beastman's got mighty blow.
Sounds pretty good.
So this is the passing champion currently. Am I right? I am right. So this high elf team is the current passing champion in the REL. He is
for week 3.
By week 3. Oh, I mean he's
He threw some passes this game still.
He threw some passes. That's how you become the pass leader.
Yeah.
I like it.
He said passing every time wins the race.
Is that his team motto?
No, I was just more saying it.
Maybe it should be now. Remember, Ironmeister gets 10% of your advertisement revenue for that.
Yeah.
3 injuries.
I totally need it.
Yeah, 3 injuries, 3 KOs, and a death. High elf death.
So can you go check what that death is while I go look at his team? Or we go look at teams.
Sure, we can do that real fast.
And if your game did not get listed, I'll give you a quick recap. Dick Rich and Creaney took a 2-1 over Nightmare on Elf Street. Dracwell Day Laborers took a 1-1 versus the Knights of Cord and Panda. And Unaccompanied Minnows 1-0 the Sunken Grip Lords. Then we had a tie versus the TeamSpeak crew versus Culinary Delights V2, which they've been 3 ties so far, I believe. So they're taking the TeamSpeak crew's, his thing of tying a lot.
Yeah. The 0-0 ties got to be very aggravating. At least 1-1, you've got a little bit of SPP growing. I have absolutely no idea which elf died. Did he have 2 catchers?
Yeah, let me check. Also Codell.
I guess we can look at
he's down to 1 catcher.
So
I would assume a catcher died.
I guess we can look in his character's graveyard. Boom. 2 screens doing a thing. He lost a lineman.
Okay.
With dodge, most likely. He's got 2 linemen in the graveyard. I don't know which order they put them in, if they put them in any order at all. Well, did he lose it? He lost it to straight up flatulence. Let's take a look at the game real quick and see what it tells us. He lost a dodge guy. He's also got the missing next game there, who is his wrestle guard piece. And he's got a dodge guard piece, so that's pretty slick. That was a level up this game.
Yeah, now he has 2 dodge guard pieces, and that's just insane.
He has 1... Oh, no, you're right. I see it now. That is crazy.
Thing he needs is a blitzer with Mighty Blow now.
I'll tell you, if he wants to, he can turn that 1 lineman into a little bit of coin on the market later at the end of the season. I mean, I know that's 10 games down the road, but the wrestling guard, I'm not a big fan of, and I would sell him so fast they make your head spin.
I don't know. I still think getting guard is really nice, considering he's going to have 3 guard on an elf team. That's rivaling some, bash teams.
Aren't you supposed to avoid the bash as an elf?
Yeah, but if you're avoiding bash by having guard, so be it.
Well, let's take a look at Truck's Birds Culinary Delights. We are the lucky drawers. Oh, he's got lucky drawers.
I got it. That's pretty good. He does have 30k TV bloat, and he chose to get a couple wrestle goats. Since the last time we've seen his team.
Hey, if wrestling's good for other ball hawks, it's good for a goat.
Yeah. I assume he's going to pick up another Beastman because of that bloat, and he did just lose one last game.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah?
You throw Dauntless on the Beastman. Then you blitz. Does Dauntless trigger before horns?
I'm not certain, but I know people have talked about it. I don't think Dauntless and Horns stack, though.
Unless after horns, you're still under your strength. Like if you were blitzing, say, a Minotaur.
Yeah, I just really don't know.
Pretty cool. The guard Beastman is 2 points away, but he's also agility busted. That's really got to be aggravating.
Agility bust on your guard piece actually isn't really that bad.
Well, I mean, just you can't vanity pass. You can't feed him the ball with the surety that you can other players. And I don't know. The other side of the coin is, do you want him to level up? Right now, he's 1,500.
His TV is actually kind of high.
Everybody's got a skill.
Yeah. I still think he wants another rookie goat, so we can have an LOS of just rookie guys. and then he can toss out his sure hands goat if he feels like it.
Have him sit on the bench.
Yep. But his warriors are developing nicely.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the ability, like you said, to put those 3 rookie goats on the line of scrimmage, followed up with Chaos Warrior linebackers, bringing the thunder. But then again, you've got 3 Chaos Warriors with guard. Do you really want them off the line of scrimmage?
If it's not your offensive, for sure.
Okay.
Because if he gets free hits on your Chaos Warriors, I feel like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, but he's going to hit.
The only time I see you putting that up is if it's like against elves and they won't hit those, but they'll hit the beastmen.
Gotcha. Well, let's look at the Crypt Lords.
Yeah, Sun Crypt Lords. They're a lower TV right now with 1380. They are missing a mummy, though.
You got a sleepy mummy.
Let's see the injury. He is missing next game.
Still got that strength up zombie. That's still pretty wild. I hope it goes frenzy next.
I didn't actually see this strength up zombie last time, if I remember correctly. Might be new.
Yeah, I mean, it might have been part of the video that I did when we had to split up our divisions.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. So, that thing is... I don't know, man.
I do not like Spinebreaker. Especially now that he's niggling injury.
I still like it. Movement ain't cool. With guard if he wants it.
Something with Mighty Blow and Tackle, and he's done.
I play him till he's dead. I mean, it's not that bad.
I would not have gone guard for that double. I don't know what I would have went, but...
I bet you would have went strong arm. Or accurate. Or pass.
I think I would have went Nerves of Steel.
Open him up as a receiver.
Yeah.
I think he still doesn't have anyone as a passer. And he really can't ditch the school because this is only a blodge.
Yeah, I mean, it's brutal to roll doubles on a character and then not need the double.
Yeah. But I mean, what he's going to do is he's probably going to have to get the other ghouls up to where Spinebreaker is. And then he can let go of then to lower his TV value. But he needs him now as a player. But his zombies are starting to get a bit bloaty too, I feel.
You think?
Raising team value. He has a block guard one, which for the love of you, you never say no to block guard on a zombie. Those things are amazing.
That guy's 50 points and he's the same value as the strength up zombie.
Yeah, but like the strength up zombie, I think I would get rid of him.
I don't know.
You basically made a bad black orc.
You basically made a movable flesh golem.
Flesh golems are just better, man.
I disagree. How much is his flesh golem?
He is 110k.
All right. So this guy's already 20k short.
He has armor 9.
And the REL he doesn't.
But, I don't know. There's also just a couple of block zombies that he has extra. So he can eliminate, I feel, about 50 TV just by like firing and rehiring in bed with few people.
If you're gonna have zombies, you want zombies with block. I totally disagree with that. I would. Oh no, we've lost a knight on Knights of Cord and Panda. How did that happen? And it's the throwing one.
Because he had a niggle. No, the throwing one's still there.
Then which one was it?
You have the thing to check it.
I do have the thing to check it. I'm so sad. Man, I'm telling you, for Vort, I hate your team. Now that I hate it, it'll do better. I'm so sorry I liked your team.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was the Blitzer with Dodge and Nerves of Steel.
Ooh.
Power Chord. This is crazy. What is going on? I guess the Bretonians are kind of imploding. 6,
yeah,
7, 8.
They're having a rough time, but they did have a tie this week, so it wasn't the worst thing in the world. And they did just go against Nurgle's FTDs not too long ago. But just...
What was that?
Yeah, he doesn't have enough money to buy players, and he needs to buy players to get stuff done.
2 deaths. He had 2 deaths against Dreckwall day laborers. So against humans.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. What are you doing, man? You're so mean to your fellow humans.
So I think he's going to need his 110k to buy a Blitzer. And then I think he's just going to want to stock up on peasants that point after.
He's probably going to go another blocker.
No, I would get the peasants before the blocker because he still has to level Iron Panda, which is, my guy. But I mean, just he needs peasants and fodder to foul again.
Ugh.
If he only has 2 peasants, I feel like we're doing something wrong because there's going to be lots of loner MVPs.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the other side of the coin. Go ahead and let the stupid peasants, join the team as they steal those loner MVPs. It's a mixed bag. But hey, Vort, welcome to a division that has no admin games.
Oh, that too. Yeah, he could really use the money right now.
No.
But
Nightmare.
the team's still alive. It does have what it needs.
Oh, I mean, and it's still got some uniqueness to it too. Let's take a look at Nightmare on Elf Street.
1700 friend.
Yep. Lots of agilities still there.
It's the lots of agilities and then the 13-player bench.
Hey, I'm on board for it. I mean, you know me. I not only.
Oh no, I didn't say that it was bad. I'm just saying that that's why he's so high in value. If he had 2 less linemen, so take off 140k, we would be seeing a 1560 team.
It's still a lot.
Which,
I mean,
seeing now that a agility 5 has taken a niggling injury, he might be the one that's going up on the market soon.
Or the other side of the coin, even if he let that guy go or that guy dies, that 17 becomes 1570. So you're not far off with that guy. I mean, I wouldn't. I would still use him. 3 agility 5 players. That's ridiculous. I love it.
It's definitely a thing.
Yeah, well, I do want an agility 5 player. I do not want a niggled agility 5 player, so oh well. I guess I won't be getting one from Sunhawk. Because he's not giving up an agility 5 blitzer. Why would you?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a very interesting team. His witch elves haven't been developing, which is one problem I see with what's going on right now. I feel like he's crutching on the agility 5, which is not a bad thing. Just it doesn't level up your other players when you just use them the whole time.
Well, he's got 3 losses this season. Yeah. So something's going on there. Stubings and his not Nurgles. This is the Nurgle Lie team.
Yep, Chaos team.
The Chaos team.
Stubings.
Is that a niggling injury on a guarding, blocking Chaos Warrior?
Yep, and I still don't think you toss it.
Oh no, I agree, but
it's rough.
Couple of weeks when we're like, hey, he lost a Chaos Warrior. Which one did he lose? It's gonna be that one.
Yeah.
Still got that beautiful murder piece.
Yep, he's eaten every bit of SPP on the team. Like, he's the highest, and then the second highest is the 24 Chaos Warrior. So we can see that he's actually losing a lot of the team spread of SPP for that guy.
Well, I mean, his other goats are doing their job. He's got 2 with block, a third one with block and movement. He's got a guard. He's got a mighty blow. He's got wrestling agility up. So he could go to the Iron Master School of Thought, take leap if he rolls doubles, and then...
Oh, that's true, too.
Very long legs, and he's going to be...
That, or you get dodge, and then you get 2 heads.
2 heads, and then go wherever you want. Yeah, I guess the 2 heads is a lot easier than the other one. Yeah.
Leaps if you want an interesting piece, and you can roll another set of doubles.
Well, dodge is a double form as well, but still, the 2 heads is not a bad idea because 2 heads does what? +1 to all dodges?
Yep.
So, that's cage diving pretty good. And then the Beastman with sure hands.
Wrestle tackle or wrestle strip ball first, and then
well, he's got the wrestle.
Yeah,
So,
I'm just saying he probably wants one of those extra skills that make it worthwhile.
seems like he's riding that middle wave of the chaos. He's got a player or two that's a little odd. He's got a player or two that's built for murder.
He's got a safety too. That's what I like.
The 7 movement guy.
Yep. Just it's the chaos problem of being just mediocre speed. He fixes that by getting your nice safety, and then you can run up faster with him.
All right, so let's play with your safety idea then. He gets doubles. Sure feet, sprint, something else?
Dodge. And then you get tackle. And then it's hard to take down your safety, and he can take down other players. And then you also have the secondary safety with that wrestle piece.
Boom, wrestle. Jimmy Burrito. Level a stat up like Jimmy Burrito levels a stat up.
I like that. Look at that Hannibal Barker.
Yep, his vampire werewolf. I believe that's been there for a minute, but it's still nice to see it.
Yep, just that is nice on that piece. The only thing he's missing is the other one getting a strength up and mighty blow.
Damn, don't be greedy.
Well, I'm just saying that's the norm for REL. And I think it should be Jimmy Burrito has flesh golems like Jimmy Burrito does.
Nobody has flesh golems. Yeah.
Yep. I only know one other team that has flesh golems that are developed at all, and that's Yayo's team.
Oh, goodness.
So he has his blodge, he has his block mighty blow. The blodge is 2 points away from getting stand firm.
He's already
from guard.
Yeah.
And then it's just,
screw it, dude. 2 points. You take sure hands. Make the flesh golem your runner.
Yep. Or it would be a mighty blow if he wants to level up more after that point. I say you just get guard.
Don't take sure hands on your flesh golem. Don't do it.
It's a bull centaur, right?
Right. It's the worst bull centaur. Look, it's the unstoppable. He becomes the juggernaut.
Yep.
Nothing.
But if you look at his TV, it's actually really small for what he has, and it's because his ghouls are now just normal ghouls. He doesn't have anything else with him, and they lost their stuff.
Well, I mean,
he also lost a white somewhere.
Yeah. How long has he had this new
one's
one?
Had 2 matches, so
boom.
I forgot what he had. So he's really low TV, but he's going to bloat back up once his white gets skills and these ghouls eat up SPP.
Well, let's take a look and see what his white once had. Thick, rich, and creamy. Taking a look in the Necro graveyard. Had guard and tackle. The one ghoul had blodge and agility up. So that one, of the 2 losses, and their team value is the same by the way. They 130. I would have missed actually that ghoul.
The ghoul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're only gonna have 2 ghouls, you might as well have one that's special.
Mm-hmm. But just his team's starting to become the one-man army, I feel.
Well, not only is it starting to become the one-man army, but I believe he's at the top of the leaderboard. He is alone. 3-0. That'll curse him.
Yep. Say he's your favorite team now.
Nope, I can't do it. I'm not doing it anymore.
Because I said this was my favorite team last season, and it's carrying over, I feel like. Now that I see what's going on that leaderboard,
Moniker! Why you gotta murder humans? What's up with you, you monster?
Day laborers. That's because he has his block ogre, and now has break tackle.
You think that's what's going on there?
Oh, I think it was also the boots, and just...
Dem boots!
We got Mog the Mule being amazing. His blitzers they're actually not that developed considering everything besides his very nice blodge agility guard, who also probably wants like stand firm. Be really annoying. Then just his thrower. He has some interesting skills on him now.
Peter,
Very offense
the
oriented.
pickaxe.
Yep.
Where is he?
He's right in the middle.
He is the one who murdered 2.
He murdered 2 people.
Yep.
Wow.
He's the one
How
who
you
murdered
believing it?
both the I can understand killing the loner old scratcher.
Yeah.
But the Blitzer going down, and the Blitzer was not niggled.
No. But one thing I do notice that's probably not new, but I forgot about it, was the plus strength catcher.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we talked about that. I'm still on the fence about that. Moniker, if that strength up has proven fruit, I would like to hear about a story or so. Throw it up on Reddit or maybe in the comment section. I'd like to hear how he's helped you win a game because he's strength up. Because I don't believe he has.
And is this a lineman with a touchdown?
Why wouldn't it be a lineman with a touchdown?
Yep, this lineman has a touchdown. That's just interesting. I don't usually see them get a touchdown at all.
Shoot. On the human team, if somebody's open, give him the ball.
Yep. But he's one off from getting a second dirty player, I feel. You know, that'd be pretty nice. Or he could get block if he feels like it.
I would not have gone kick with the dirty player. I've learned my lesson. Not doing that again.
Yeah, you only like your one skilled dirty player.
I do. If he's gonna, hey, speaking of a dirty player with a kicker, I'm taking a look at the unaccompanied Minos, and what do I see? A hobgoblin doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Well,
see, I think you would probably like wrestle and dirty play a bit more.
Yeah, I can see that point. Wrestle them on their turn and then kick them on yours.
Yeah. But these bull centaurs are exactly what you want on this team.
They are ridiculous. We talk about them every time. They're still ridiculous.
Yeah. Just everything you could want.
And
then the Chaos Dwarves are actually really good to accompany them.
Yeah, like 4 of them are amazing. 2 of them are good, and they only look bad because the other 4 are so amazing.
Yep.
This is sick.
And then, if I could have this team for 1580, I would be like, wow, just the value to what you get.
Well, it's still 1620 even with a full healthy roster.
I'm just thinking this is a time to start making stuff happen. You might have a good shot at Death Monkey if everything goes right.
Because you got your Claw Mighty Blow, you got some Mighty Blow, and then you got a Claw. And Mr. Claw can get Mighty Blow someday.
Be like, filet me gnome, what is good in life?
The only thing you need more is extra guard, and then you finally start putting on your stand firms. Once you get stand firm, you're going to be doing pretty good.
What is good in life? Breaking tackles, smashing faces, tripping skinks, and hear the cries of the laminations.
Sounds about right.
Puck stop doing a totally...
Wait, one moment.
Oh,
what
yes,
do you
sir?
think you'd get on that Bull Centaur that's about to level?
Oh, at this point, who even knows? Obviously, if he rolls doubles, he takes dodge.
Yeah.
Just to make him that much more disgustingly wonderful. On a normal, I think I would go either the stand firm route so he can start surfing people if need be, with some safety there, or I would go strip ball. If you're going to be a murder missile, you might as well be a murder missile with one more extra gift, knocking the ball
Maybe
loose.
Frenzy.
Frenzy would be interesting. Pro could help him.
Yeah.
You could do the greed.
He has exactly what he wants for normals, but now what does he get extra? This is like his fun skill time.
Yeah. And it will be fun. He gets doubles, he takes leader.
I could see that being pretty good, yeah.
I was being silly, but I mean...
But, well, yeah, he could get leader or he gets blodge, which blodge is better, but leader isn't the worst thing either. It lowers his TV by 40.
That's a free fouling hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm. So this team's just looking solid, and he has his dirty player kick, and he's just making fun of what you think about dirty player kick players.
Yep. But at least he doesn't have a strength up hobgoblin like Puckstop does.
I still like the strength of the hobgoblin, though.
Well, that's because you're a sick man.
I also like guard hobgoblins.
I can at least... no, I don't know.
But Puckstop, he may have pretty crappy bull centaurs. Let's admit that one.
Well, I mean, he's had a much different... probably dice. His blockers are a little bit more
His
beat up.
Blockers are where it's at. He has the one Mighty Blow Claw. He has a guard Mighty Blow Stand Firm. Then he has 3 extra guard.
I was about to say he's got 5 out of 6 guard.
Yeah.
Hey,
while Unaccompanied Minnows had
4.
3.
Oh, 3.
3.
Yeah, because the top guy didn't have guard. I'm just saying, every dwarf team in creation can't be wrong. Guard, guard, guard.
This one I feel is the more bash-oriented one that does not blitz as well with the Minotaurs.
Yeah, he's missing that blitzer.
But they still do work.
One
thing I think he needs is his second bull centaur is going to have to get some Mighty Blow.
They need to get something.
That'll start leveling him. And then the first one just keeps running in touchdowns. And then we'll have a pretty nice team soon.
Do you think he's at the corner and he's just coming around it?
I think this team's actually been... He has what he needs. He just doesn't have the bull centaurs he wants. Because...
Well, with the 0-0 tie from the last game, that's got to be annoying. No growth.
Puckstop's used to tying.
Yeah, but tying's one thing. Tying and getting no SPP. He's got 5 from the MVP and 2 from a random kill.
It's probably Claw Mighty Blow. Okay.
He had a kill inflicted.
Yep. It was on a Rookie Beastman, so...
Rookie Beastman.
No one really cared about that.
Not even a little bit. He's so unmemorable, we don't even remember his name.
So now we got Nurgle's FTDs with High Lord Salt.
Boom, the salty one.
Mr. Souse.
And the Beast of Nurgle, who is probably at the moment the biggest disappointment in the world.
Yeah. Just, come on, man. You had one job, and that was holding 3 skinks down. First one touches you bad, and you get knocked down. Come on. Come on. Then, his Nurgle Warriors, man, they are not agile at all. We're just tossing that to the wind. Now, do you think with Lord Herpestus, does he get guard, or does he get claw? Okay. So,
am I here?
Lord Herpestus, that's going to probably be guard, in my opinion. I like guard.
Hello?
Because then he gets his 4th one. And now it's really suddenly hard to actually take out this team and hit his pieces with 4 guard on his strength 4 and 5 piece. So, that's pretty good.
I don't know if I'm transmitting it or not.
You are now.
I am now. I have no idea when my mic went out. I heard my computer make a ding-ding noise, and then you were asking me a question, and I could not respond to you.
Yep, I had an awkward silence, and I tried to go on. So.
Yeah, a rotter with claw. What do you think about that mess?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Period. I don't like it.
The end.
I would have put 2 heads on that guy before I put claw on him. I also would have gotten tackle before I put claw on him.
On a rotter, mutations are normal, correct?
Yep.
Disturbing presence.
Ledeas, don't come in here with that crap.
Isn't disturbing presence the one that gives you the 3 squares?
Yes, it is. But He already has 5 of it.
What other mutation works well for him?
2 heads.
Why 2 heads?
Because then he can cage dive with wrestle.
Oh my god, you're not cage diving with a rotter.
Why not?
Because he's going to die.
That's their point. Then it's a trimmer team.
Screw that. I give him disturbing presence because he's got wrestle. Someone's going to knock him down. He still has a purpose. As long as he doesn't leave the pitch, he can still do something.
Then the one thing I do think he needs is one more rotter.
Or, I don't know, dirty player.
Yeah, he could have used dirty player anytime.
Yeah.
I think his dirty player just died or got sacked. That's right, because he got at the block dirty player and then...
yeah, what's up with that?
But, yeah, extra rotter, get some dirty player on your team, and make sure you're not putting any skills up on the line, because you're going to be seeming to have that problem, considering you have rotters with skills, and they're still on your team for some reason. Like, I might just fire your Wrestle Claw guy.
Oh my gosh.
Might just fire it, man. You buy 2 more, and then now you have an LOS of rotters when you want it.
Isn't that the whole point of the Nurgle beast?
It depends on how you like using your beast in Nurgle. Most people don't like putting him on for the last turn because, you know, he's actually kind of valuable to the team.
Well,
and some people like slithering up where he wants it.
Okay. Well, I don't Nurgle, so...
yeah. Nurgle. So...
where my Soviets at for the Communist Threat Party?
Yeah. After their devastating loss to the Cash Crew.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I think he just got outskilled, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We did look at that, didn't we?
Different. No, we haven't gotten to Cash Crew.
No, but I mean, we looked at the game, the 3-0 game.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah, because the removals were not that crazy. I don't know what happened here.
I think it was you could just depend on certain pieces to be disgusting, while this team only has fairly new pieces.
Yeah, the catchers just must have showed out on the other team.
Yeah.
The
Plus,
Pylon Mighty Blow tackling Blitzer, I assume's got to be doing some work.
I would think. But it's just seeming like 2 rookie blitzers are not carrying him at all.
Yeah, it's hard. Honestly, at this level, I'd be putting them probably on the front line next to the Ogre. Well, I mean,
Maybe,
the linemen aren't that any better, so never mind.
Yeah.
Let's see
Especially that agility, too, that screams lineman fodder.
Let's see what Trotsky did in the last game. Trotsky had 9 tackles. He 3 injuries, 1 KO. He did nothing. The casualties... well, he did do 1 casualty, I'm mistaken. And the other one came from Kim Schlong Il. And that was probably because he's a dirty player.
Probably.
I think this team's got what it needs. It's just going to have to do that hard life of leveling up specific players.
Yep, those 2 blitzers, get them the ball if you can, and get them touchdowning if they can.
Well, you got strong arm passing, so
yeah,
you're
it
throwing
is
at
a bludge thrower with strong arm.
Right. You're throwing 3+ on a lot of squares. You might as well, right?
Yeah, it's still that risky thing you were talking about earlier.
It is, but
and he's a great running back, so he can just run up a couple more times, and then once he gets accurate, and he's 4+ passing to 2 different sets of squares, like 6 squares out, it's still 2+.
Well, you mean 2+? Yeah, you said 4, but you meant 2. I knew what you meant. Yeah, I mean, I think that passer can be used in a manner that's going to open up your field. The problem is you've just got to be willing to accept that it's going to break your heart from time to time.
Yeah. And then his catchers are pretty much what he wants out of him. He has a wrestle tackle and then a block sidestep.
Well,
I think I noticed what's missing in this team.
Really?
He only has 2 guard. He needs about 4.
Well,
Like,
his
probably
opponent does have 4.
Yeah. So that could be what was the problem. So these new blitzers, I would probably take one as a mighty blow to get him leveling, and the other just starts out guard.
Well,
Even if they roll doubles, don't take them.
I'm taking a look at Cash Crew while you're still talking. They have 3 KOs. 2 of them from Richie Guildmark.
Yeah.
Richie Guildmark is the
He's a
Mighty Blow tackle blitzer, right?
Yep.
So, Penny Pincher had 5. He had MVP. As Fat Stacks threw a pass. Nathaniel Green touchdown. Glover had 2 touchdowns.
Glover was from a different team.
Yeah.
That was definitely bought.
I mean, that team, that guy, well, he's on his way for legendary status. Look at him. I mean, he's blodge, sidestep. He's got the agility up.
Yeah.
I would not have went diving tackle, but he also has tackle. So
Yeah.
that guy is doing some crazy business.
Yeah, he's definitely just that piece that he can do for a lot of things. He can carry the ball. He can go after ball carriers. The thing is, he doesn't have a wrestle tackle catcher, which I feel like is the downside. But he already has 3 catchers that have, 1 has guard and 2 have plus agility. I don't think he wants a 4th catcher because he's already going to be benching one of these, I feel.
That's what's going on here. His casualty dice never did anything. He's got, for injuries, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Richie Guildmark had 7 injuries, no casualties.
Bunch of stuns and stuff.
Yeah.
But the Cash Crew just, it's a solid team.
There was a chainsaw involved, dude.
Really?
Yeah, only had 1 roll, though. It was 100%. The Communist Frat Party had it.
Yeah, I would believe that.
But piling on...
1760 human team over here.
Well, wait a minute. Cash Crew might have got hit 3 times with the chainsaw. I'm not sure. The chainsaw's showing up on both their stats. I don't know how that works.
Neither do I.
You got Cash Crew's Bonehead only failed once out of 12.
Sounds like Penny Pincher was smacking some dudes then.
Yeah.
I just had a game where I had about 50% bonehead failures, and it was not a fun time.
Okay, so if Communist Frat Party rolls 12 injuries and they're all failures, does that mean his opponent did not get hurt 12 times?
I would guess so.
So there you go. Out of, what do you need, a 10, 11, 12?
10, 11, 12 works unless you have Mighty Blow, which it can be 9.
Yeah, right. So, and that's if it's not used. So, but still, 3% for 11 and 12, and I forget, I think it's another 3 for 10 by itself, so a total of 6%. He should have got at least 1 injury. That's brutal.
Yep.
But there it is.
For sure.
That's probably what is the difference between those 2 teams. And last but not least, McSkippy and his bank of $240K. Look at all that money.
Yep. Get your club, boy.
Get your club.
Yeah, he can actually get the Terrarium of Doom leveled up to level 2
and
buy an enhancement if he wants.
He could.
But I think right now just upgrading the stadium would be better. And probably... Actually, no, I wouldn't get a 13th Skink. He has enough players.
Yeah, just keep the 140 in the bank.
Yeah.
And his team value would be 16... No, it wouldn't be 1630. It would be...
He could drop his team value by 60k more if he wants to ditch a reroll.
It'd be 1640.
Yeah.
No, you're right. He could go down to 1580.
I think that's actually a pretty good idea because now people won't be getting as big as
that's a wizard
on them. Yeah, that's like noticeable TV drop.
Well, his Saurus are out of whack, so it's hard to ask this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. All 6 Saurus have block.
All of them do.
Now is the time to let that 4th reroll go. And I love a reroll.
Yeah, but just if you want to play a bit less high in TV, you ditch your bank, you ditch the reroll, and then you will have like a really min-max team. I would really want to say. The only thing that sucks is that he doesn't have a Skink double yet.
He is the second largest TV at the moment. Frank and Skink died.
Yep. Too bad his bounty wasn't up for the season. No one gets what he had on him.
Nothing. You get nothing, sir, and you'll like it.
Yeah.
TeamSpeak crew in the middle of the pack with 1-1-1. I'm looking at the leaderboard. That just jumped right out at me. Got a lot of people with 2 wins and 1 draw.
Yep. I like how it goes from a 1-1-1 to a 0-3-0.
Hey, that's some Ledeas playing right there.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. This is your season of ties, apparently.
Yes, sir. That's my goal.
But Jimmy Burrito is taking it pretty much all with the 1600 TV, 3 wins.
Yeah,
he's having a good time.
I think he's going to run into some opposition here in a few minutes. He played the Day Laborers. He played TeamSpeak Crew. He played Nightmare on Elf Street.
His next one is the Cash Crew, so this is a battle of the 2 top teams again.
Yes, sir. Let's take a look at week 4, see what's coming up. The High Elves up against TeamSpeak Crew version 4. Correct me if I'm wrong. TeamSpeak is the...
He's the middle.
I'm sorry?
It's the High Elf team, Not for Sciences, is 3rd place, I believe.
Right, but TeamSpeak is the Chaos Dwarves, so a lot of tackle. Gonna bring...
That's if he can hold the elves in one spot and keep those dwarves in position. It's really easy for those elves just to blow by, especially with the movement 8 everywhere.
Well, it's not as much movement 8 everywhere. I don't think he has that many high elves catchers.
Actually, I think he only has 1 catcher.
Yeah.
The Madman.
Lineman 6, Blitzer 7, you can still do scoring on them, obviously, but they are not fast. They will get caught.
Yeah.
So that one's going to come down to dodging dice, I think.
Yeah, as long as his dodges are good against tackle, he'll be good.
Is there any team here, any game here that just says, I know where this one's going? Or you want me to go ahead and throw mine out? What do you think?
Go ahead.
I think Sunken Crypt Lords are going to get Knights of Cord and Panda. Good, strong, healthy undead team. And I do recognize the irony of...
He is missing a mummy still.
So? It's not going to matter.
Yeah, it matters a lot.
How much money blow does he got?
3, I think, without the mummy. Again, and cheating.
He's got 1 for the mummy, 1 with piling on with the white, another one with the white. So that's 3. But he's got piling on, so he's got 3.5.
Yeah.
He's going to go...
It's not an easy fight.
Yeah. He's going to go through those peasants like Cheetos.
True. I still think there's a fighting chance for Knights of Cord and Panda because they have
I'm
the
not saying
Dauntless to take out the other mummy.
Right. I'm not saying he's not going to cause trouble. He's going to cause trouble, but I think he's going to lose this one.
Could be. But, I just like how there's another human off for the Communist Rat Party.
I was about to ask you that one. What do you think about that one, then? You don't say?
I like the Drakewald Day Laborers, too. Just, I don't know. That's a toss-up to me.
Dude, look at their little emblem. I always thought that was kind of like a hammer with a pick head, kind of like a chisel hammer. But it could also be a hatchet or an axe. Either way, they're going to have the fight.
Both the same.
Yeah, they're going to have a fight for the logo.
Team colors and everything. That's gonna be confusing.
It's gonna be a logo off.
Logo and team colors, they're literally the same.
I threw it to the wrong human. They all look alike.
Sure.
Man, that's racist and use human too. I love it. Well, any closing thoughts? Any something else you want to look at real quick?
Jimber Burrito has a disgusting werewolf, and I hope it dies, but
Dang.
I think you're also going to win this because of that werewolf. So, good job.
That's cold-blooded, dog.
You always gotta throw some shade.
Well, if we're gonna throw shade, then allow me to join you in the shade throwing.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Somebody killed dead monkeys, centaurs. They're stupid. I'm tired of looking at all the little Christmas tree lights of his skills. Kill them. Kill them now. Use fire.
Just turn one. You have a wizard.
Boom. Lightning bolt.
The lightning bolt. Boom.
Iron Master School of Hate draft.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. Well, we took you to the pitch. We'd like to hear more. Leave us a message. Give us some ideas. Give us some responses. Throw shade our way.
Discord.
Yes.
Pretty easy to find. We have that green name thing. You just click our name. It says Sun PM.
Send.
Type in, oh my gosh, you're so cool, Iron Master, and I want an autograph. I'll be like, sorry, I don't, have an autograph I can send to you through mail, and we'll have an awkward conversation after that. But please do send us your thoughts. So, any final closing statement you want to say, Ledeas?
Yeah, Iron Master, how you work with that dork Ledeas so well?
It's because he does all the heavy lifting. He gets these videos out and he makes them look good. And
oh snap! I don't make
them
them look good, but I do the editing. Well, there we go. Now that we're done patting each other on the back, see you guys on the pitch. Bah. Boom! Quit the game. Quit the game. Stop the.